high five for episode 5 of, put the camera in position here, fancy, so that way I can use back to the iPhone and do my hands, because I talk with my hands, as you'll see in just a second. Welcome back to episode number 5 of Brian's House of Random. Yeah, so you thought it was going to be some, and it's just like, random. Alright, so, episode 5, like the old song says, I got 5 on it. Don't worry, I won't sing it. I got 5 on it. Going half on a sack of potato chips. See, not what they were talking about, but potato chips. I can get down with that. Fix my shirt there, sorry. How rude of me, that's terrible. Alright, so that's the main show notes I have. If y'all were to show you show notes that are over here off camera like this, it would be high five the screen at the start. That was an idea I had. And I want to hop on real quick because whoa! Yeah, that was kind of weird. Yeah, I popped myself. Okay. All right, so anyway, I want to go ahead and start, and I want to talk about a little update for the overall channels and the brand, Brian's House of Random. And start, of course, here with YouTube. It's been just over a week since the last video has been uploaded, and I'm very thankful. In fact, I'm looking over on the computer away from where you are now, and the views have increased recently, and I'm very, very thankful. Very, very thankful. Episode 1 so far has 24. I know that's not huge numbers. People, let me back up. I know in the last one I did the whole Macho Man classic promo about the cream rises to the top, and I was calling out Logan Paul and Mr. Beast and a bunch of the big YouTubers and all. For them, 24 views happens in like half a second. For me, it takes a lot longer, but again, we got to start somewhere. You have to start from something, and I want to see this take off, and it'd be so cool if if that happens, get to a certain level. That's great. But so far, the first video, I'm looking away from the camera. You can see me. I can't really see you. 24 views. Episode 2 has 16 so far. Episode 3. Oh, boy, you're going to get 3 days of D-Hall. You're going to get 3 days of D-Hall if you don't like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, boy. It has 20 views in episode 4. And it's kind of funny. Now I'm recording this on a Friday morning. A few hours ago, it had, I think, still 11 views. It has increased to 13. So, and that's not me pumping up the numbers. I know I could easily do that, but I'm resisting the urge to do something. Ooh, let me just get it up there. Ha ha ha, give it some more. Hey, get Duddy some more money for coffee. Yeah, not shoes, coffee. And that's, if you ever want to give gifts, money and coffee. And that works for me. Yeah. So anyway, that is going really good. Okay, so let me go ahead and handle all the social stuff, the ways to contact and reach out to me. Of course, the main primary one, Brian's House of Random, all lowercase, one word, Brian with an I, not a Y. Don't get it confused, don't get it twisted, as the cool kids say. Brian's House of Random at gmail.com. Okay? If you ever want to message me and want to tell me where you're... Take 2 on that. Tell me where you are located. Now, you don't have to give me all your information. I mean, I'm hearing parts unknown. But reason I say that is I was looking at some of the analytics. Ooh, the fancy word. Ooh, analytics. And I'm not sure how this all works and how true it all is. But I'm looking at it now. Move this out of the way. No. Come on now. Come on, you. Oh, stupid technology. Looking under audience. I'm looking at... it doesn't break it down too much. I don't think. Let me click on something here. Yeah, you're getting this live in living Technicolor as it happens. So this is just push the button and go. So far, it looks like out of all the videos, there are 62 views total of the 4 that I mentioned before. And shows 24 are from the United States. So 38 point some % are in the United States. And so I don't know, does that mean that we're actually reaching other places, maybe like Canada, Mexico, Germany, some places like? If so, that's great. So I'll tell you what, just to appease my curiosity, because I want to know, feel free, drop me a line, drop me an email, shoot me a message at the address I just mentioned, and I'll get back with you as quickly as I can. I think, if I remember correctly, back in episode 4, I had mentioned not just the email address. That was the start, the very first one. I've also went back and I've created a separate Facebook page dedicated for this brand. And I say this brand because I'm talking about the YouTube and podcast. So there you can look up Brian's House of Random on Facebook. Okay? You can go there. You can, I believe you can still message me there. I'm still trying to work on some things here and there. Ooh, look at my hands. Oh, I'll put you in the claw. The iron claw. Oh! Oh, Von Erich's iron claw of doom. So there you go. Yeah. All right. So what was I talking about? I don't even remember now. Anyway. Oh, Facebook. Yes. You should be able to message me on there. If you cannot get through to me there, go back to option number 1, which is the email that I mentioned, brianshouseofrandom@gmail.com. I can't look, and this is like, oh, like the last episode, I'm coming to your living room, I'm coming up your laptop and saying I'm pinching your head. Or if it's like a little baby nearby, I'll be like, oh, baby cheeks, oh, baby. There you go. All right. So anyway, since that time, I believe since last episode, over this past weekend, I also created an Instagram account completely designated for Brian's House of Random. So again, much like the email, it's all one word, all lowercase, I instead of a Y, and it's at Brian's House of Random. Look for it. It has the same... now, of course, on YouTube, I used an old picture from back in my radio days, kind of a fun little gimmick there. But the one I'm using for the podcast and for the Facebook page and the Instagram page and for the next thing I'm fixing to mention is a different picture. If you've seen it, you know it's just me with my glasses. I don't know why I use that one, but kind of a blue dress shirt and in my coffee cup that says "in a relationship with coffee." So just for reference, but look it up there, please, and thank you. I really would appreciate it. And then the other form of social media / branding, I guess, and reaching out, and something I thought I would never get into. Something I thought I would never, in the words of Chris Jericho, ever. I didn't do it as good as him. Of course not. That I thought I would never get into or never try is, yes, a TikTok account. I know, I shocked myself too. Ooh. You can find that again. It is all lowercase, I instead of a Y, all together. It's at Brian's House of Random. So far I have done 4, and I did one earlier this morning around 4, a little bit after 4 in the morning when I got off from work, just one real quick sitting in the car. And I talked about just, I kind of promised there, or kind of, maybe not promised, but previewed that there would be some fresh content that was cooking in the oven, so to speak, and fixing to come out. Well, on the YouTube side of things, you're getting that right now. Hopefully it's hot and fresh and deliciously good. Let's see, I fixed my shirt. Come on. You think I prepare for this stuff better? Yeah, anyway. So, TikTok account, and I'm still very, very, very new at how to do things on TikTok and all that, and TikTok and you don't stop and whatever. First 4, and it was amazing to see in the little corner where it has like the play icon, the first 3 videos, it was like 500 and something, and one was 4. I'm like, what is that? And so, some people had shown me that's like how many times it's been viewed or played. I'm like, whoa, my mind is completely blown, like dynamite. So, again, those are the platforms to reach out. And I really appreciate the support of those who subscribed. In fact, we got looks like a new subscriber. I was looking just now. I think we had 3 officially, now 4. I know. People are thinking, oh, that's nothing. That's not big, nothing to brag about. For me, starting out, that is. For me, Introduction to All the Random, the very first one from over 3 weeks ago, to have 24 views impresses me, because just starting out, it's like, hey, that is very impressive to me. Very, very grateful for that. So let me also mention about the podcast. So far, I think it was, let me see. In fact, I can look on my Anchor website, and if you ever want to, okay, let me give you probably the easiest way, because you can find it on Spotify, you can find it on Apple Podcasts, and several other platforms from what I'm understanding, from what I've seen. When you do, if you like what you hear, just like here with YouTube, leave me a comment. I believe this will have a section for comments. If it don't, back to option 1. Email me, perfectly fine. So as far as the podcast, again, kind of cross-promoting here. Like I'm swatting at some flies or something. And thankfully they're not in the house. So, yeah, that's anchor.fm/ Brian's House of Random. That page there's a trailer that I recorded last Saturday. I did it in like 2 takes, and the second one I was like, that's perfect. Got to go with it. Don't change a thing. It's awesome. Very, very glad for that one. And so far, 4 episodes, and let's see, today's the 28th, so 3 days ago, 4 3 days. Episode 4 came out, kind of talking about the same thing with the platforms. The new platform of TikTok, of course, added to the rest of them, and just kind of some random things as well. So very, very thankful for the support so far. No, it's not been a whole lot of crazy stuff in this episode, not as much as you've been used to so far. But I really wanted to go over the ways to follow what truthfully, what I have going here, but again, what we have going here. You think, well, why are you talking about we? Well, because again, I mentioned this in the podcast. I think I mentioned this here on YouTube, or I thought I did. That's how my brain works a lot of times, is I think that I've said something, but maybe I didn't. But it's a team effort, because I can do all the creative things on this side. Again, I say creative. Some people are like, yeah, you're not funny. It's just whatever. It's like watching car wrecks, or like why do people watch NASCAR? Well, for the wrecks, pretty much. Just something in the nature that people who watch it. Maybe it's the same thing with this. Hey, as long as kind of like I heard one time about whether you react positively or negatively. If you cheer me, if you boo me, at least react. At least a reaction, and hopefully it's positive from there. So, let's see. I think there was something else I thought about mentioning while we're on the subject. Blank stare and blank thought. That's not the first time that's happened. So anyway, yeah, the podcast, anchor.fm. You can listen to it on Anchor. Then it can also take you to Spotify. If you go to that page, it'll have the links to go to the different platforms. When you go there, rate and review. That helps them show, hey, okay, this guy's got something good here. He's got a following going. And that is, again, the teamwork part. That is you watching this video now. And the same thing with YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Notification bell. That way, whenever I hit record and load it and go, you will be notified of when episodes will be coming out. So make sure you do that as well. All those new ones on the new format TikTok, new to me, obviously. It's been around for a while, but new to me. On TikTok, that I've pointed to come this direction to YouTube, and over there to go to the podcast version of Brian's House of Random. I want to say thank you very much for all the support. Let's make this thing grow infinitely. Let's see this thing blow up. Let's take this thing to the moon and beyond. That's what I want to see. And with that, you're going to see my finger coming your direction in just a second. Zooming in. So for all that have supported, all that have watched, listened, helping me out, big team high five. And have a great rest of your day / night / evening / whatever, whenever you watch this. I appreciate it very much. Looking forward to maybe getting some more content, kind of going in the, ooh, look at that glare off of my head. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, gonna blind somebody. So, the oven is still baking some hot, fresh content. I hope to be back really, really soon. Again, that's the thing. That's why I want you to stick around. Don't give up on me if it's been 3 days. Don't give up on me if it's been a week, please. And don't be like, oh, did he fall off the face of the earth? No, still here. So, I would hope that you would, again, hit that notification bell. Be on the lookout. Look on the social media platforms. And that way, when I share, hey, episode 5, episode 6, episode some preview, spoiler alert, when those and many more, when they come out. Because episode 6 may be later today. It may be tomorrow. It may be a week from now. I don't know. We'll just wait and see what happens, okay? So again, I've done rambled for 17 minutes. Probably not the most hyped episode. Again, apologize for that, but I just really want to kind of go over some things. And I wanted to, again, express my infinite gratitude and appreciation to you. You watching. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, it's coming in your living room. Oh, yes. All right, so I'm fixing to hop off of here for now. This will be uploading here pretty soon, all that stuff. Now I'm rambling beyond measure, so I can tell it's probably time to go ahead and go cut this one off. So anyway, thank you. Goodbye. Good night. Bang. Oh, and the finger coming this way to push the stop button just to let you know what it's doing. Bye!